Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and this is a word of caution regarding watching pick a card love readings. So while there is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to know where you stand with the love interest on your mind, the reason why you're wanting to know where you stand with them matters greatly, as it can greatly impact your mental and emotional well-being. So a very good question to ask yourself when it comes to why you're watching pick a card love readings is, am I simply curious or am I actually clinging? Holding on to hope isn't always a good thing, especially if it's keeping you stuck in limerence or in codependence. The last thing I want to do is to enable limerence and codependence with the content that I create. I want to help you create a life in which you're truly thriving, not keep you stuck in survival mode. And I know how it all works because I've been there. So this is where grace, knowledge, understanding, and compassion come in. It's okay if the only way you're able to self-soothe in this moment is by way of participating in coping mechanisms, distractions, and the like. As long as you're also doing yourself a favor by learning how to heal the wounding that has been fueling any limerence and or codependent patterns that you might have. My promise to you is that as you heal the wounding, your dependency on your SP, which means specific person, aka the person on your mind, or your ex, will begin to dissolve naturally, to the point where you're not even curious about what they're thinking and how they're feeling about you anymore. I know this to be true from personal experience. When you're ready to start healing the wounding, I have some amazing resources to get you going. My personal recommendation is to start with 2 videos, how to stop manifesting separation, and then the other one is called Releasing the Wants. Both videos will be linked in the description box below. My heart is always with you guys, and with that I bid you more happy viewing. Love, Michelle. Hi Pile 1, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We're doing another pick a card love reading. We are tapping into what your person's next move, what is their next action going to be, and then we'll figure out towards the end of the reading what their thoughts and feelings are. All right, so and then when. We'll see if we can figure out when that they'll be taking that next move or taking that next action, if the cards show that they are going to make a move. All right, so pile 1, just keep in mind it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it, run with it. If something isn't resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might be resonating for. I do have personal readings available if you prefer something more personal. Check the description box below. There are a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are $25. All right, so, and for the ones that are more expensive than that I do have where you can get payment plans, okay, for some of the more lengthier videos, the more in-depth, detailed, personal readings, all right? All right, so you guys were drawn to the Rainbow Fluorite Palm Stone. Let's see the overall energy of what it is, the actions are going to take. We got the 5th house here. Leo energy coming through. That may also be kind of pointing towards timing as well, but so the 5th house is ruled by the sun, ruling sign is Leo. This is self-expression, drama, romance, love affairs, creativity, hobbies, interests, pleasure, play, joy, attention. Let's find out what their overall thoughts and feelings are towards you. All right, so your person wants you to know, pile 1, that you are exactly what they're looking for in a life partner. Okay, you check all the boxes. If they were to sit down and someone asked them exactly what it is they're looking for, you know, they would basically write down a description, a detailed description of you. All right, so what they also want you to know is they don't feel like they're good enough for you. We're going to clarify all these and figure out what's going on. And then your person says, if I can undo the pain I caused you, I would. All right, so some remorse and some guilt coming through in your person's energy. And I feel this, okay, so I'm picking up a connection between the 5th house and the if I can undo the pain I caused you, I would. Okay, this is giving me energies of your person wanting to make something up to you. And so what What's coming through your person's next move or their next action towards you, pile one, is to take some kind of a step to try to make up for something that they did or did not do. All right, so this could be, the first thing that comes to mind is like a date, taking you out on a date, maybe taking you to a movie, a concert. You know, the fifth house can be, yes, it's creative self-expression, but it's also fun, right? It's entertainment, it's fun activities. And so that's the heaviest energy that's coming through a date, taking you out somewhere, somewhere local. Why did I almost just say local, like the Spanish word for crazy? Oh, what was that one? Can't you see I'm local? What is that? Is that Cypress Hill? Yeah, so for some of you it's a concert. Your person, like, their next move is to take you out to some kind of a concert or something like that. Okay, but we're gonna delve a little bit more deeper to see. All right, so pile one, your person's next action is to make up for something that they did, something they did or did not do. All right, for some of you, it's just making up for lost time. All right, specifically though, to take you out on some kind of a date. Yeah, to have fun with the Nine of Cups. Okay, Nine of Cups. Yeah, something that you want to do. So they're, you know, however they're gonna. Yeah, it was just play and joy. Yeah, hobbies, interests. Pleasure, play, joy, and attention. So to definitely give you a lot of attention, but their next move is to figure out something. For some of you, I'm hearing like clay, pottery, sculpting, you know, to maybe make a, what do they call that? Like a DIY pot, like a vase for flowers, or, you know, coffee mug. They do have that. I've seen them, at least around, you know, locally here in Kansas City. You know, they have date nights or just nights you can go out, you know, girls' night or whatever the case may be, where, you know, you can paint together or you can sculpt things together. And so it's something fun. It's something that your person knows that you're going to enjoy. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about, you're exactly what I'm looking for in a life partner. Knight of Cups in the reverse. They haven't been showing up like that though, and I doubt they've even said much about it to you. Like, what I'm hearing is you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know that you're exactly what they're looking for, because they haven't been showing it. And with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and this makes sense, for a lot of you, I feel like your person, at least up until this point, I'm hearing they haven't been making good on some of the promises they've made towards you. And so, you know, their next action towards you is to start doing that, to make good on some of the promises that they've made to you. For those of you where your person hasn't made any promises, this is just about finally showing up in this connection in a way that's congruent with their actual feelings towards you and their feelings towards the connection. Okay. For some of you, their next actions are to start being a lot more fun and flirty with you. Tell me more about I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. Two of Wands in the reverse, and that feels in the in this context that your person feels like they don't have what it takes. This is also giving me energies of them not having put in time, effort, and energy into this connection. There's some confusion coming through in your person's energy, or at least that's what it's been before. Yeah, we look like the blah, 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 blah. Your person gets tongue-tied when they, maybe when they talk to you, they tend to get tongue-tied, or they might kind of be at a loss for words quite a bit, you guys. But we got the Nine of Cups coming up again. Your person sees you as very self-fulfilling. They see you as someone who's just maybe happy, cheerful, you know, go with the flow, happy, go lucky kind of a person. They almost see you as having everything. And so what they're feeling like, the reason why they're saying they don't feel like they're good enough to you is they're wondering what is it that they have to offer. Oh, and that makes sense with that Nine of Cups in the reverse that was coming up earlier for you. Exactly what I'm looking for in a life partner, because they're not sure that you feel the same way. Yeah, your person, there's some insecurities coming through in their energy when it comes toward when it comes to you in the connection pile one. You know, they see themselves, they see you as being everything that they've been looking for, but they're not sure that they're everything that you've been looking for. So they question whether or not you reciprocate their feelings and their thoughts, okay? If I could undo the pain I caused you, I would. Tell me more about that. Four of Cups. Yeah, they may have been kind of a, what do they call that, a stick in the mud when it comes to this connection. They've definitely been dragging their feet. And that's what they want to apologize for. Some of you, they've actually rejected you in this connection. You may have asked them out, you may have asked them for dates or something, and they've been kind of like apathetic, acted bored, uninterested. That may have been how they've come off towards you. And they're very apologetic for that, you know, and I feel like that's why some of their next actions are to show you that they are actually very interested, and that's translating in the energy that I'm picking up on is like spending more quality time together. But not just, you know, not just like hanging out at home or anything like that, although there's nothing wrong with that. This feels like your person is wanting to take you, get you out and about and create memories with you. Things that are worth posting about, you know, things that are worth sharing with others about. Yeah. Definitely some remorse. Your person is wanting to make up for lost time. Lost time, they're wanting to make up for some missed opportunities on their part. Better late than never, they're saying, okay? We're going to get some messages from them to you, and then we're going to close the reading. Okay, you guys, if it's resonated, if you got from this reading what you came here for, please take a minute, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel as well as show your appreciation. Let me know that you picked this pile by commenting below. If you got any tea, definitely spill it. Okay, I love reading your guys' comments. Hit the subscribe button to become part of the family, as well as a notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, give me three closing messages. Ooh, they say I feel so drawn to you, and they feel the sexual tension. You guys, why am I hearing Spanish coming through? Does your person speak Spanish, or do you speak Spanish? Because I'm hearing like a lot of the things that are coming out here. I mean, I'm hearing it in my head as if somebody were like speaking it with an accent. Okay, la tensión sexual. Let's get one more. Get one more. Oh, and then it says I am patiently waiting, but it is in the reverse. Your person is they're not patient, and they're not waiting. Right, file one. Closing message, and then we're gonna duck out of here. We're gonna get on out of here. Your person is goofy. Oh my gosh, because I'm channeling their energy, and all of these different weird like accents and sayings and stuff are wanting to come out. And now I forgot what I was gonna say. They must do that a lot. They must do that a lot. You know, your person feels really good when they're in your energy. Something about being in your presence, pot one, really elevates and lifts their spirits. You bring out a giddiness in them, because that's the energy that I'm picking up on, and they're telling me that's because of you. Oh, and then yeah, like the fifth house can talk about inner children, right? And so you help your person connect. I'm hearing that you help them connect back to their inner child. That Nine of Cups energy, they haven't felt that in a really long time, and they feel like that when they're with you. And that's a lot of the reasons why they're wanting to get out and about with you. It's almost like they want to get out and go play, but you know, in adult ways, right? Concerts and museums and DIY art projects and just exploring, a lot of exploring, wanting to come through. Oh yeah, we need to find out when, if we can find out. Let's get an approximate. Can you give me a an approximate time range here? When are you planning on taking out pile 1? This next action towards pile 1, when? Leo season, certainly. Could be indicated here. It's a timeless reading. So give me more. Tell me more. Give me an approximate time range here. We got the Hierophant showing up Taurus energy. Okay, it's showing up in the reverse, so it's not the strongest of energies. Let's get 2 more. Taurus energy. Give me 2 more. 3 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Heavy on, okay, so it could possibly be the very next air sign. Not air, yeah, well, okay. I was gonna say, stop it. The very next fire, oh, I see why I was gonna say air. Okay, not scratch the air sign. That's not what it was. It was Aries, okay? Aries is coming through very strongly. But I was gonna say it's the very next fire sign season, okay, is when they're gonna be taking you out. But then for some reason they're highlighting Aries, okay, Aries season, Leo season, Taurus season, or it could be 3 months. All right, you guys. All right, pile 1, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Hey pile 2, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We are tapping into your person's, the next move, the next action they're going to be taking towards you guys, okay? And then we'll find out a few of their thoughts and feelings overall, and then closing messages. And I'll try and see if I can get you guys a time frame as to when they're going to be taking these actions, okay? But just keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it, run with it. If something's not resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might be resonating for. If you want something more personal, if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection, I do have personal readings available. All the booking details are in the description box. There are a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are $25. All right. So pile 2, getting into your reading, you guys were drawn to the pink tourmaline in quartz. I also think it's called Rubelite in quartz. Yeah. I feel guided to tell you guys what that's good for, and there might be a bit of a trigger warning in there, okay? Because it's gonna, anyway, this stone is really, well, first of all, it's great for connecting to like the heart chakra. Anytime you've got something that is encased in quartz, it amplifies that mineral's natural abilities, and so this is really healing. You can look up either pink tourmaline or you can look up Rubelite, okay? And then with it being in quartz, it's going to be a lot more potent. This specifically actually looks like it's Rubelite. But anyway, this stone is specifically good for healing, all right? Primarily or especially healing from like maybe emotional abuse or some kind of trauma that has impacted I'm hearing the nervous system. I don't know if that's for sure with this one, but I'm channeling this through. Some of you may have had some kind of trauma impact your guys' nervous system that could be affecting this connection, but it could be affecting just romantic connections altogether, okay? That would be, you know, a great stone to work with as you're healing from like emotional trauma, emotional baggage, emotional abuse, whatever the case may be, okay? So let's find out what your person's next actions are towards you. We got waxing crescent. I'll be honest, because I'm right here, I'm seeing the high priestess, and the high priestess is like in action, right? It's hidden, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be hidden. We'll see. We'll see what's coming out. This is the setting. It says set your intentions, self-assurance, self-confidence, planning. Okay, Planning, compassion, good for burying crystals, strategizing, going within, intuition, build yourself up. We'll see which way these go. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I can kind of see why the information was being channeled through with this crystal here. I'm not saying, you know, and again, trigger warning, I'm not saying your person's emotionally abusing you or causing emotional baggage or trauma. That's going to be for you guys to know, right? And the way that your person, there's inconsistency is what I'm seeing here. And that is, and inconsistency can wreak havoc on someone's, wow, there's a lot of things being channeled through. Inconsistency can wreak havoc on someone's, I keep hearing immune system. The word immune system keeps coming through. Some of you might need to get your health checked. That's a side note, okay? But can wreak havoc on immune system, and that's not what I was going to say, you guys, but it's coming through, so I'm going to say it. And then your nervous system. So this is a very specific message for those of you that might have some kind of an autoimmune disease, or maybe you've had some kind of, I'm picking up on somebody that might have been breaking out in rashes or hives, like shingles, it may look like, you know, it could be, it's an immune response, right? It's an immune response. The body is kicking up, the nervous system's kicking out way too much cortisol because stress has been induced here. And it could be because of this connection with your person. There are inconsistencies, because what we have here is, it's just a game to me, just another fish in the sea. Your person is saying that they question your love for them, but then they're also like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But what I'm channeling here is inconsistency. You never know what's going on with this person. You never know when they're gonna pop in or pop out. You just don't know. And the inconsistency is causing you stress, whether you realize it or not. And for those of you where you might be suffering from some kind of like there's a nervous condition, a rash, you might be breaking out in hives, some kind of skin condition. It's the stress that's being induced from your person basically not being a safe space for you in this connection, okay? But specifically, what's coming through is inconsistency, okay? Is creating some kind of an autoimmune response, or just an immune response overall. That's a very specific message, never come through before. All right, so let's see if we can find out what's going on, because here with the, you know, waxing crescent, you know, the fact that the High Priestess is coming through with that card specifically, I don't feel like your person is not, whatever their actions are, they're being hidden, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, you're like, that tracks. You're used to that, right? Your nervous system and your immune system's not used to it, but you are. Let's see. With going within, you know, your person's next action may be to either withdraw themselves from you and from this connection, or to stay withdrawn from you and from this connection. Anything to add for waxing crescent? Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. This is not a reconciliation, okay? So their next action towards you, pile 2, basically is no action. No action, okay? They're staying separated from you at this point in time. I'm going to keep this reading fairly short, you guys. I highly suggest for those of you where you know whether or not you're dealing with an actual manifested physical illness, or some kind of a response, a bodily response from this connection, definitely go look up a nervous system regulation, okay? I also teach a process, it's called Releasing the Wants, that helps to do that. It's an actual, you know, step-by-step process to do that, and that's located in, that video is in the description box below, called Releasing the Wants, okay? That's gonna also help you, You know, if you've got any kind of a toxic attachment to this person where, you know they're not good for you, they're bad for you, but for some reason you can't let go, you can't move on, you can't stop thinking about them and stuff like that, that process will help you to release that as well, okay? Any underlying abandonment wounds, attachment issues, and stuff like that, go check it out, you guys, seriously. All right, it's just a game to me. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time in this person's energy because there's nothing nice coming through in this energy. I mean, it's very blunt, right? But what's being told to me is that you guys know this about this person. They're being truthful when they're saying it's just a game to them. They're not taking you in this connection seriously. All right, you guys. I will clarify, I question your love for me. Let's clarify that. Wow. Okay, so we got the King of Cups here. Your person, I don't know if you've told them that you're in love with them. They want you to be in love with them, okay? They want you to be in love with them. They want you to be available when they want you to be available. The reason why why are you questioning pile 2's love towards you, though? What's going on here? Did you do or say something? You may have shifted something. You may have shifted something. They are feeling disappointed, and what I'm picking up for a lot of you is you may have actually withdrawn your energy. You may have stopped talking to them. Yeah. It's not coming through the strongest, but I will say, you guys, be very careful about this person coming back and love bombing you, because what they're missing is the attention and the validation that you gave them. I'm not picking up on a lot of genuineness right now in your person's energy towards you. They're very much out for themselves, okay? Because we have right next to it 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They question your love for them, though, because I feel like you're starting to take steps in the direction of taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, maybe even telling this person no. And so, yeah. Anything to add for 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. They're juggling, you guys, all right? You do not have their full and undivided attention. Is there anything to clarify for the 2 of Pentacles? Well, it says here, just another fish in the sea, okay? They're juggling you and other, like, possible romantic partners. Yeah, it just is what it is. Whew, okay. Let's get some messages from them. Closing messages. You guys, if this is resonating, if you're getting any kind of help from it at all, do me a favor, make sure you're smashing the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. It's also a great way to show your appreciation. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked, let me know how it's resonating. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, you guys. All right, your messages to pile 2, please. I left when you guys may have, that may be why they're questioning your love for them, is because you may have actually, some of you turned the tables on your person, and you finally decided it was time to take your power back. I heard star. Oh, that's weird. Some of you decided it was time to take your star back, right? Maybe you just had this person on a pedestal, or, you gave this person your power. For some of you, you gave this person the benefit of the doubt way too many times. But, if you're dating or you're on dating apps, they've seen you and they know it. Okay, because their message to you is, I left when I saw you with somebody. So they saw you, or at least they see you talking to other people. I just saw I'm in a committed relationship at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, that might be what's going on. I still feel the pain. Oh yeah, you guys, you definitely, if they saw you, if you're with somebody, if you're dating and or you're on Instagram or you're on social media and you're flirting, people are flirting with you and you're talking back or flirting back, they see that and it's definitely hurting and bruising their ego. They don't like that. Okay, give me one more. You know, it's giving me vibes. What it's given pile 2, it's okay for them to do that, but it's not okay for you. All right, give me one more. Oh, look at this shit. I do love you. You guys, you know I'm going to check that out because I don't know. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says, I know I messed everything up. Okay, they did. I think they messed around. Oh, you know what they just said? They said they fucked around and they found out. Oh my gosh. You know what it's given pile 2 is this person thought that you were just going to always be there. For some of you, you know, them saying that they do love you, that is, you know, like to their capacity, that's what they would call it, that they do love you. And so, but with, okay, so we have it closing with I do love you, but it starts off with it's just a game to me. And so even though your person, like there may be, you know, some genuine feelings here, your person still wasn't taking things seriously. They weren't taking this connection seriously. And for some reason, they thought you were always going to be there. They thought that, you know, they could go out, maybe sow some wild oats. They didn't think you were going to go anywhere. Tell me about I honestly do love you, the world. This is giving me energies of like they just now realized that because they've lost you. Now that things are over, they've lost you. Now they're like, oh, I love pile 2. These are real feelings for pile 2. Be very careful with that though, you guys. Because they're still in this 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. Whatever it is that has them like kind of playing the field a lot. I'm picking up on a lot. Like your person's playing the field a lot. They haven't got past that. But you putting your foot down, you taking your power back, you telling them no, and you putting them in their place, now they're looking at you in a different light, okay? You just, in your person's eyes, pile 2, have just, I'm hearing, they see you, you're more attractive to them now. I don't know if that's just because, you know, now they're seeing you as someone they can't have, or if you guys may have actually gone through some kind of a glow up. Both could be true, right? Is this genuine energy? I'm hearing yes. Let's see what the cards have to say though. Is this genuine energy? I don't want to give you guys false hope. I'm hearing regardless, hold your ground, pile 2. Hold your ground and stand on business when it comes to this person. Because they're going to, right now, yeah, they mean what they say. They mean it. That was a twist I did not see coming. And then we just had justice. And I just heard karma at the back of the deck. Okay? You guys, listen. They did. They fucked around and found out. And we've got 8 of Cups in the reverse at the back of the deck. So they are going to be coming back. They are going to be popping back. Okay? At some point. But I'm picking up on, and this is advice, you guys don't, obviously you don't have to take it, but it is what's coming through. You guys have to stand your ground and stand on business if you want this way of thinking for them to stick, okay? Set some boundaries, set some standards, and set some expectations when it comes to what you're wanting and what you need, and don't come up off of that, because with the karma card, what I'm picking up on is the longer you stand on business, you're going to eventually end up getting what you want. But if you cave too soon, things are going to go, it's like it's going to reset back to the way that it was. All right, pile 2. All right, you guys, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next pick a card love reading. Bye, guys. What's going on, pile 3? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We are doing another pick a card love reading. We are tapping in and finding out what your person's next move or next action is more than likely to be. We'll see if we can find out when, if that's even, you know, applicable. And then we'll find out their overall thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection. Then to close the reading, we'll get you a few messages. All right, you guys? So just keep in mind it's general. So whatever resonates, take it, run with it. If something's not resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might resonate for. I do have personal readings available if you prefer something more like tailored to you, right? Excluding everyone else's energies. All the booking details are in the description box below. I have a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are only $25, so go check them out. All right, you guys, we're gonna get started. You know what? I honestly don't know what this stone is. It might be jade. I'm not sure. It's this yellow and brown stone, okay? Let's get the overall energy of your person's actions or next move. So we have the waxing gibbous, and this says clarifying your direction and intention. It says acceleration, final stages, light at the end of the tunnel, good for clarifying details, being mindful, adjusting, refining, observance, and then the tarot card is Temperance. So that's Sagittarius energy. Also, Temperance can be like balancing things out, right? So there could be some kind of balancing coming through here. All right, so let's see. There's confusion coming through in your person's energy pile 3. They question this connection quite a bit, and they don't like feeling confused about things. So their next action may be to maybe have a conversation or clarify things, ask some clarifying questions. On the board we have, I don't know what I want, I trust you, and remembering or focusing on bad times. So your person might have some trust issues. If nothing really bad has happened between the two of you, this could be your person possibly deactivating. That could be their way of pushing you away, putting some emotional and or mental distance between you and them. I'm hearing them say that they need some time to figure things out, okay? So their next action or their next move is to possibly take some space and some time away from the connection to figure something out or to figure things out. Well, no, they don't have, okay, their trust issues don't necessarily come from you because they're saying that they trust you. This feels like your person just has trust issues overall. They're not a very trusting person, okay? Let's see. Tell me more. Tell me more about the waxing gibbous for your next actions or your next moves regarding pile 3 and the connection. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, that's them withdrawing their energy. That's them being quiet, not calling, not showing up, not communicating. So we have the High Priestess here, but we also have Sagittarius showing up. So High Priestess is Pisces energy. Which at the time of this reading, are we in Aquarius? We're getting very close to Pisces season right now. Yeah, but this is a timeless reading, okay, you guys? Yeah, so they're not reaching out to you asking for clarification and guidance. They're going within, okay? For some of you, if your person believes in any kind of a higher power, they're taking time away from this connection and seeking guidance. Or I should just say wise counsel, okay? It doesn't always have to be, but you know, the High Priestess does talk about intuition, you know. Let's see what's going on with I don't know what I want. What's going on with I don't know what I want? Well, what they're definitely not wanting is they don't want conflict. They do know that for sure. They're trying to figure out whether or not, because we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, which can talk about not learning a lesson, not graduating. Yeah, they're literally, that's what they're saying. They don't know what they want when it comes to you. They don't know what they want, like what direction they're wanting to go. This is like someone, like when they do graduate, right? But then actually what's being shown is, God, this is so weird. someone that goes to like undergrad and then they get their undergrad degrees, and then when they go to like university or something like that, they're not sure whether or not they want to continue on in the same with the same major. And so, yeah, your person's not sure if they want to continue on in the direction that they've been going with you. Now, I'm not saying that they want to end it, but, you know, this is kind of where they're at. They're not sure. Let me find out. They know that they, like, once they, it's not that, your person knows that they can. Like, if they, you know, it's not that they don't know how to do it or that if they can do it. Your person knows they're more than capable of making things happen. Okay, so it's not necessarily that your person is afraid of commitment. They're not quite sure for whatever reason that they're wanting to commit to a specific path with you. I trust you. Tell me more about that. Yes and no. They see you as being very smart and strategic, and they actually trust you. They trust your sense of direction, but they don't trust themselves, or they don't trust the path itself. Just overall, your person trusts you. That's not the issue. They don't know yet. Yeah, overall, your person doesn't know. This is the problem here. They don't know what they want. They don't know what direction they want to go in. They know that once they pick a path, they've got more than what it takes to make that journey, but they just don't know which path they want to go on right now. Okay. Tell me about remembering or focusing on bad times. Yeah, that makes things easier for your person. What is going on here? This is them, I feel like this is them like putting distance between you and them emotionally. You know, and that could be, for some of you, it could be distance, period. I don't know if maybe you guys are having to be separated because of distance. You know, if this is either now a long distance relationship, or that might be like what's getting ready to happen. And that might be why your person is so pulled in two different directions, because they may not want to be in a long distance relationship. I just heard anymore. For some of you, you're in a long distance relationship, and that's what the thing is they don't want to be in a long distance relationship anymore. Okay. And it's not so much that they're focusing on the bad times with you now. What I'm picking up on, they're focusing on the cons. You know, they're weighing the pros and the cons, and what they're really focusing on is the cons. They're trying to find like what really works for them. Your person knows what you want, or they feel like they think they know what you want. They know what direction you want to go in, and they trust you in terms of like, is it like in the example where this is like a long distance relationship, or you guys are going to have to go a great length of time without seeing each other for some reason. It's not because they don't trust you, they do, but there's something about it they're not liking. Okay, so it's not, yeah, for a lot of you, it's not that they're focusing on bad times. There's some kind of a, you know, there's another word for con, but it's not coming to mind. You know, the pros and cons, but they're focusing on all the negative stuff, right? But there's one or two specific negatives that are weighing really heavily on your person's mind right now. Okay. Why does the this is the second time the Seven of Swords has showed up. Let me find out what's going up with that energy. It's been showing up at the back of the deck, so I mean, it's not. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. I will say that the path that they're on now, for some reason, they're looking at the path they're on now, and they're not seeing themselves being able to grow on that path. Yeah. Man, okay. My stomach, my heart just like sank down into my stomach, you guys, for you with this energy that's coming through. Let's find out real quick let's get their messages to you. Some closing messages. Messages to pile 3, please. Okay, so they want you to know that they love how smart you are. And it literally says here, your intellect arouses me. They are very mentally stimulated by you. They love that. For some of you, you guys have some pretty interesting conversations. Let's get a couple more. We have I miss seeing you, but it's in the reverse. For a lot of you, there's just this thing like you guys, for whatever reason, you're not seeing each other very often. It's almost like you might be used to not seeing each other. There's energies coming through that you guys aren't really a part of each other's lives. I'm telling you, it's heavy on the long distance relationship, or for some reason you guys just don't see each other often, or you just don't see each other hardly at all anymore, and they've gotten used to it. Yeah, it says I'm not available. But then we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Let me find out what's going on with I miss seeing you, but why is it coming up in the reverse? Why is I miss seeing you coming up in the reverse? Tell me more about this card here. Oh, okay. All right, I get it. They try not to think about that, is what it is, because when they allow themselves to think about you, that's when, yeah, see, this remembering and focusing on like the bad times, or like the negatives or the cons to staying on this path and this connection with you, they get attached to that. They get attached to you, not to the cons, but they get, like, it brings up hope the more that they think about you. They try and block, like, missing you. They try and block feelings of nostalgia and stuff like that, because there's this sense here of your person knowing that you know, for them to move forward in life or to make progress in life requires them to leave you and the connection behind for some reason, at least for now, right? And so, you know, they literally, we have the Hanged Man. So we have the Ace of Swords here, the Star, and then we have the Hanged Man. You know, when they allow themselves to think about you and when they allow themselves to miss you, it just, that's what happens here with sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. That's when they do allow themselves to think about you. But this is the problem, is they're not available for some reason. I'll see if we can find out what's going on there. The Star is Aquarius energy. We have the Hanged One is Pisces energy again. Then we have the Ace of Swords, which is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on with I'm not available? There's the Seven of Swords again. Tell me more about I'm not... okay, tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Clarifying I'm not available. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. There might be somebody else in the mix here. But this is the Empress in the reverse. They might be dealing with a whole nother situation. If it's not a situation, because we had the Emperor in the reverse that showed up earlier, and now we got the Empress in the reverse showing up earlier. And so this is like a perfect match, but for all the wrong reasons, right? If it's not someone else or a third party that your person is having to deal with, like the reason why they're having to walk away from you and the connection, it's just, it could have everything to do with your person's own personal progress, their own personal growth. And let me clarify one more for Seven of Swords. For some of you, it is a third party. Okay, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, for some of you, it's a third party. And in order for them to have something with you, it would require them to be very strategic, very sneaky. It would take on kind of like a sneaky link kind of an energy. And for some reason, your person isn't, I'm not picking up energies where they want to be, they want to do that. I'm just being honest with what's coming through. That's not something they're wanting to mess with. For those of you where it's not, okay, because it is a general reading, this is just your person, again, wanting to make progress in life, wanting to grow and expand, and wanting to almost become a whole new different person, because they're not really liking, either they're not liking the path that they're on right now, they don't like what they have become so far. They're definitely wanting something different. And for some reason, they're not seeing the possibility of going down a path with you at this time. That path with you is going to lead them to the destination that they're wanting to get through or get to. All right, you guys. All right, pile 3, that was your reading. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, if you got from this reading what you came here for, comment below. Let me know what you thought of the reading. First of all, spill the tea if you want. I love reading your guys' comments. Okay, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. It's also a great way to show your appreciation. Subscribe by come part of the family. Hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next pick a card love reading. Bye, pile 3.